Hi guys, Giselle here. Today I'm gonna do part 2 of most gorgeous fragrances you probably never heard of before. And I would like to start this video with Annayake. It's here. It's very faint. Annayake pour Elle. So Annayake, it's a high-end luxury brand, Japanese luxury brand of skincare. They also have many fragrances and this is by far my favorite. They're all good, but this is my favorite. And I tell you, it's amazing. It deserves a category on its own. It's a fresh fragrance, but it has tea. It has flowers, but it's not your typical white flower. It's not like a jasmine or gardenia or tuberose or tiara or anything like that. It is more like the watery type of fragrance. Oh, excuse me, the watery type of white flower, like lotus flowers, for example. Even maybe Lily of the Valley, I'm not quite sure, but it's something light and watery. It's very dewy. I can't, when I sniff this, it's like I can picture a grass with tiny drops of water. That's the image I get. And actually the designer wanted you to sniff it and feel like you're in a Japanese garden. And believe me, even if you have never been in Japan before, when you smell this, it really does the trick because you feel like you are in a Japanese garden somehow. It The vibes are very similar to Philosophios by Diptyque because of the fig leaf, but in Philosophios the fig is way more prominent. Here even I hate fig in fragrances and I love this one. So even if you don't like or even if you hate fig, you can still love this. Amazing Ziyage, considering it's a fresh fragrance and it's among my fresh fragrances the one that gets more compliments. So it's an absolute must and I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Please try this one and tell me what are your thoughts. It's an amazing fragrance. It's very different. It's one of the most different fragrances. This one and another one I'm going to review now, it's one of the most different fragrances you can get out there. Stunning, because I love fresh fragrances and I used to wear like Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue and the Intense as well, but I'm tired of that. Everybody and their mother are wearing that, and I think that fragrances have to be something very personal. It's something that identifies your persona, right? And I don't like to wear something that everybody is wearing. So if you are like me, if you like to be different and wear something different, go for this. You won't regret. Even if you want, let me know. I can send you a completely free decant of mine as a courtesy because I really want you to test this. Let me know in the comments below if you are interested in a decant of this one. So the next one, this is the second one that is the most unique fragrance aside from Annayake that you will ever experience. It's Orchid Bloom by Shanghai Tang. So Shanghai Tang, it's a luxury brand. It's a Chinese luxury brand. It's based in Hong Kong, and they have stunning stuff. And the creator was David Tang. Unfortunately, he passed away, so they discontinued the fragrances, but they still do, home stuff and clothing, of course. But you can still get the fragrances online, and it's, oh my, I don't even have words to describe this. It's, my god, it's floral, it's fruity, it's musky, it's sweet, but it's sweet like it's sweet, but I would say sweet because it's not bitter or it's not salty, but it's not your typical flower or floral sweet fragrance. It's super linear, like it won't change. You will get what you sniff at first. It's very crisp, it's very clean, it's very feminine, it's super classy, it smells luxury, it screams luxury. It's one of the most different and beautiful fragrances I've ever tested out there. It's simple, as I said. I read reviews from people saying this is too generic. Forget that is BS. It's not generic at all. I've never smelled anything even close to this. It's linear, and people sometimes confuse when something is linear and simple with generic. It's not generic at all. I'm a big fan of floral fragrances, and this is like nothing I've ever smelled before. So again, Orchid Bloom by Shanghai Tang. I'll make sure to link all the names down below. My next one is Lila, the essence of Norway. This is amazing. I know it's hard to figure out how a fragrance can smell when you're watching a video, so that's why I always like to give you a comparison, either with the vibes it gives you or with the accords it has, right? And this one, Laila reminds me a lot of L'Odyssée by Annayake, both the original one and the pure nectar version. It's stunning. It's definitely a summer fragrance, spring summer fragrance. I feel like in the cold weather, kind of your skin will eat it up. But in summer, day or night, it transitions super well from day to night. It's, oh my, it's a stunning fragrance. It's very clean, it's very crisp. It's not soapy at all. Yeah, but it's aquatic. It's very aquatic. It's ozonic, even oceanic as well, because it has some saltiness there. And it's green, and it is floral as well, but it's not, it definitely is floral, but you don't have the flowers in your face. Even if you don't like florals, you will like this. I would say if I have to categorize this, I would say it's an aquatic type of fragrance. Green aquatic. Love it. Lila, the essence of Norway by Geir, Ness. Again, I'll link it down below. So then I have Hamsa. This is a very special fragrance. So it's by Celine Leora. The designer, it's a designer from Florida here in the States. She was born in Morocco and she lived in the Middle East. So in the Middle East, this is called, I think, the Eye of Fatima as well. And it's shared by different cultures. I think this is to, I think, no, I know. This is to protect, this is supposed to protect the person who wears the symbol against the evil eye. And the designer wanted to protect or to make you feel you are protected wearing this fragrance. Okay, so it's to protect the person who owns this in the house and to protect the wearer of the fragrance. And it's so different. This smells also like nothing else out there. It's you know what, you either love it or you hate it, and I am on the love team. It's stunning. It has a lot of, to me, green apples. I am not sure if it really does have green apples in the composition, but it smells like green apples to me. White flowers, green apples, and you know what? Black currant. I can smell the black currant here. It's very clean, very crisp. It's very calming, like the Annayake too is very calming as well. And it's very uplifting. It's very uplifting. And you know what I like? I love to wear this layered with the Tiffany. This is the classic, not the fruity, the second version, the classic one they released after they discontinued pure Tiffany. So I spray this on first and this on top. And sometimes the other way around, but this tends to be a little bit over. I would say they are equally strong, so you have to play around. It really depends on your skin and your chemistry. Sometimes I like to put this first, the Tiffany first, and this on top, and sometimes this under and this on top. Supposedly you have to put underneath or first the strongest one. They are equally strong, so it's hard to tell. So you will really need to play around and see how well it blends with your own chemistry. But this too, it's wow, it's a stunning combo. Even if you don't want to layer, this is a must try. This is a must try. And again, I warn you, it's either hate or love. I am on love team. Some people might not like it, but it's so different than anything you can ever smell before, that it's definitely worth a try. So the next one I do have is Maison Diptyque again. Oh, I'm sorry, it's all blurred. It's Eau Mohelli I think this is the nicest one in the house. I love Eau Mohelli. Eau Mohelli is very tropical. It's a very different scent in the way that, let me spray a little bit. It has a lot of ylang ylang, benzoin as well, but not like the vanillic type. It's not a vanilla type of fragrance, but it has some benzoin, some incense probably as well, and it has a lot of ylang ylang, ginger, and some white flower that it's probably tuberose, but I can really recognize it. I will be lying to you if I say yes, it's tuberose. I feel it's tuberose, I'm not quite sure. However, this is a tropical fragrance. When you smell this, I feel like I am in Hawaii or somewhere in Southeast Asia. It's tropical, but it's not your classical or typical tropical fragrance. This is not by any means. This is not like Soleil Blanc by Tom Ford or any of the likes. It's tropical without the suntan lotion vibe and smell. So that's what I really like it. It's super refined. It's a very, very refined fragrance. It's a little bit creamy. It has some creaminess to it, and as I said, it's a tropical fragrance, but it's not like Bath and Body Works type of tropical spray. If you know what I mean. It really smells classy. It smells divine. It's very tropical, as I said, and it's a summer fragrance, 100%. But yeah, Eau Mohelli by Diptyque. And my last one, guys, is Eau de Magnolia by Editions de Parfums, Frederic Malle. I don't know if you're familiar with Editions de Parfums. Frederic Malle has many perfumes, but Editions de Parfums is a series that he collaborated with different top perfumers in the world. So that's why all of them have a name, the name of the perfumer. This one is by Carlos Benaim, and it's again Eau de Magnolia. I love this. Eau de Magnolia it's not what you expect, because my favorite fragrances usually are white flowers. So when I saw Eau de Magnolia, I kind of jumped into this. Yes, I wanted to try it. But do not expect a flower, your typical white flowers fragrance. Although it does smell like magnolia, it's a very citrusy type of fragrance. You smell bergamot. I smell lime here more than bergamot. It's very green. It's very crisp. It's very clean. Sillage is amazing. And longevity, it's to die for. It's unbeatable. I take like 8 to 10 hours out of this, literally. I even, after getting the shower and scrubbing and everything, I still smell this. It's amazing. Longevity is amazing. Longevity is better than Sillage, but still, it's an amazing fragrance. It's pricey. I do not recommend to blind buy this one, especially because the name can be a little bit misleading, because Eau de Magnolia, I personally expected a white flower type of fragrance. I was pleasantly surprised. Not because it's not, because I really like white flowers, but it's totally different than what I expected. And again, you smell the flowers, you smell the magnolia, but there's a lot going on, and it's very green and citrusy, if it makes sense. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Please let me know if you want. I can make a decant of this one for sure. If you want, or any other perfume I have mentioned here, I can make a 2 ml decant for you so you can test it. But let me know in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe and to hit the like button if you like it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.